Hi, beautiful souls. This is Nains by Divine Tarot. Today we are going to talk about one of the most magical and mysterious card in the tarot deck, the Fool. The Fool is the major arcana number 0, and although it is number 0, it represents unlimited potential, infinite possibilities, and the beginning of a spiritual journey. In tarot, the major arcana cards represent the soul's journey through life. The Fool stands at the very start of that journey. It symbolizes new beginnings, innocence, curiosity, and the courage to step into the unknown. The number 0 is very significant here because it represents pure potential, a blank canvas where anything can happen. The Fool carries no baggage from the past and no fear about the future. Instead, it invites us to trust life and take a leap of faith. When we look at the imagery of the Fool in traditional tarot deck, we often see a young traveler standing at the edge of a cliff. He holds a small bag over his shoulder, symbolizing the experience and wisdom he carries with him. Even if he may not fully realize it yet, besides him is usually a small dog which represents loyalty, instinct, and protection. The dog can also be seen as a reminder from the universe to stay alert and aware as we move forward. The Fool gaze is often lifted towards the sky, showing optimism and faith. In the universe, he is not looking down at the cliff edge beneath his feet. This image beautifies pictures the essence of the card, stepping forward with trust even when the path ahead is uncertain. The Fool teaches us that sometimes growth requires risk. Without taking that step into the unknown, we may never discover our real potential. Spiritually, the Fool represents the energy of the fresh start. It may appear in a reading when someone is about to begin a new chapter in life. This could be a new relationship, a new career path, a spiritual awakening, or even a new mindset. The Fool encourages us to release fear and embrace adventure. It reminds us that life is meant to be experienced, not controlled. However, the Fool also carries a gentle warning. While the card celebrates freedom and spontaneity, it can also suggest naivety or acting without thinking things through. Sometimes the energy of the Fool may indicate impulsiveness or ignoring important details. In those moments, the card invites us to balance our excitement with awareness. When the Fool in love reading, the Fool often symbolizes the beginning of our romantic journey. It can represent a connection that feels fresh, exciting, and full of possibility. It may also encourage someone to open their heart again after a difficult experience. The Fool reminds us that love requires vulnerability and trust. If we are talking about in career reading, the Fool may suggest taking a new opportunity to exploring a path that feels unconventional. It encourages creativity, entrepreneurship, and the following one's passion. Sometimes the card appears when someone is considering a bold move, starting a business, changing career, or pursuing a dream that others might not understand. On a deeper spiritual level, the Fool represents the soul willingness to learn through experience. In Tarot symbolism, the entire major arcana can be seen as the Fool journey. Each card that follows represents lessons, challenges, transformation that the soul encounters along the way. The Fool begins the journey with an open heart and childlike wonders, reminding us that wisdom often comes through living fully and embracing the unknown. The Fool ultimately teaches us one powerful truth: life is an adventure. We are not mean to know every step of the path before we begin. Sometimes the universe asks us to trust, take a leap, and discover what awaits us on the other side. So, whenever the Fool appears in the tarot reading, it brings a message of courage, possibility, and divine guidance. It asks us to trust our intuition, release our fears, and step forward into the next chapter of our journey with faith. We're going to deep dive the Fool card detail pictorial. The Fool card is rich with symbolism in the classic Rider Waite tarot. Every subject and color represent part of the Fool's spiritual journey. We are talking about the young traveler. At the center stands a young man dressed in colorful clothes. His clothing is bright and patterned, symbolizing creativity, freedom, and individuality. His posture is relaxed and carefree, suggesting innocence and optimism. His head is lifted towards the sky, showing trust in life and the universe. He represents someone who has not yet been shaped by experience. And we are talking about the cliff edge. The fool stands right at the edge of a cliff, about to step forward. It means a new path or journey, the risk of the unknown, acting with faith rather than fear. He may fall or he may discover a new path. The card leaves this open. If we are talking about a small dog, besides the fool is a small white dog jumping at his heels. It's mean instinct or intuition trying to guide him, a loyal companion protecting him, a warning to be careful. Some entrepreneurship say the dog is encouraging adventure, while others say it is a warning about danger. A small bag. Here we are seen as the small bag. The fool carries a small bag on a stick over his shoulder. His life experience or knowledge, traveling lightly, with few attachment, trust that he already has what he needs. The big look small, implying that great potential hidden inside something simple. And if we are talking about the white rose in his hand, he often holds a white rose. Purity and innocence, open heart and sincerity, beginning life without corruption. White also represent spiritual openness. If we are talking about the sun in the sky, a bright sun shines above the fool. It's mean life, energy, and divine guidance, optimism, optimism and positivity. The universe supporting the journey. The sun suggests that the path ahead is illuminated, even if the fool doesn't see everything yet. And if you are talking about the mountain in the background, behind the fool are tall mountain, future challenges and achievements, the long spiritual journey ahead, wisdom yet to begin. Now we are talking about some keywords of the fool: beginnings, void, rebirth, renewal, new phase, fresh, spontaneity, trust, faith, self belief, freedom, original, unique, take a risk, opportunities, living, living in the moment, present, surprises, joy the vivra, open to change, leap of faith, blind faith, conviction, confidence, acting on impulse, spur of the moment, taking a chance, no expectation, uninhibited, finding yourself, following instinct, pursuing a dream, passion, taking flight into the unknown, uncharted territory, expanding your horizons, fearless, sky the limits, potential, initiations, freedom, enthusiasm, positivity, optimism, idealistic, travel, adventure, journey, carefree, excitement, exuberant, espirited, infatuation, innocence, purity, simplicity, inexperience, naivety, youthfulness, inner child, centric, unconventional, magic, miracle, and divine order. Today we explored the beautiful energy of the major arcana Fool card. If you have any questions about the Fool or tarot in general, feel free to drop them in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so we can bring you more insight videos.